I'm John Bolos, your Charlotte host. Today I'm on location 20 miles north of Charlotte over on Lake Norman. Here today with Ken and Colin from my team. And we have a very special guest today from Fairway Mortgage, Mr. Trevor Higgins. As promised, I'm here with Charlotte's very own Renaissance man, Rick Lazes. Lake Norman is sometimes referred to as the inland sea of North Carolina. You can experience the beautiful scenery by boating, fishing, hiking, and biking. Come on, let's go check it out.
Welcome to the American Dream TV. This is a real show, not a reality show, based on lifestyle, culture, and real estate. I'm your host, Amy Scruggs. In this episode, we are headed to beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina, and we will be featuring John Bolos. Let's go ahead and get this episode started right now.
Search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted.
I got it.
These are stories for you and by you.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to our second episode of American Dream TV. I'm John Bolos, your Charlotte host. Today I'm on location 20 miles north of Charlotte over on Lake Norman. And on this episode, we're going to tour a $7 million listing on the lake, speak with Charlotte's very own Renaissance man, have lunch at the local foodie spot called Eddie's, and then finally take a tour of Lake Norman by boat. And who knows, you may even see some water sports with myself and the team. Come on, let's go check it out. Lake Norman was created between 1959 and 1964 as part of the construction of the Cohen's Farm Dam by Duke Energy. It is the largest man-made body of freshwater in North Carolina. Lake Norman is sometimes referred to as the inland sea of North Carolina, as it offers 520 miles of shoreline and a surface area of more than 50 square miles. You can experience the beautiful scenery by boating, fishing, hiking, and biking. We're starting our lake adventure today at Eddie's, a relaxed local watering hole with an eclectic menu and raw bar. My friends Colin and Trevor are inside right now, so let's go check it out. Eddie's on the Lake is one of just the few restaurants on the lake accessible by boat. There is both indoor and outdoor dining with views of the lake. If you're new to the area or just visiting, you'll definitely want to check this place out. Again, my name is John Bolos, and I'm here today with Ken and Colin from my team. And we have a very special guest today from Fairway Mortgage, Mr. Trevor Higgins himself. Trevor, how are you, man?
Oh, doing great. How are you, John?
Good to see you. How was the drive?
Fantastic. When you get to pass that beautiful lake.
And on a beautiful day like this, I'm having clients call me left and right wanting to get out. It's the perfect opportunity right now as well.
Yeah, I didn't think you were going to show today at some point. I asked Colin where you were, and you were actually out, writing some offers. So tell us what's going on.
So with this condition of a market, highest and best, people giving deadlines left and right, today I had one where coming soon, and they updated to saying, you know what, we've had so many sight unseen offers, we're gonna do highest and best before it even goes active. And so I had my client give me a call, what do we need to do? We want this house. Yeah. So that's a challenge of, hey, we're doing it. Offer sight unseen.
And just to be clear, so it's a coming soon listing, and per law, there are no showings allowed during a coming soon listing, right? So if somebody wants to make an offer on it, all they have is whatever photos they're finding on Zillow or the MLS, and then they're just making a blind offer based on photos, and they're even putting down, I believe, non-refundable due diligence money, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Many of my listings are doing the same thing, to where we're putting them up for sale, and I'm getting offers in. And believe it or not, it's not even from end users a lot of times. It's these cash entities who are offering like full market value for the property, even over the asking price. So it's just a really interesting kind of equation right now of investors paying market rate for future revenue or future, I guess, equity into the property.
I think that's the funniest part, though, is because, used to, we would always talk about, the homeowner would get an offer from investor and automatically, as soon as they saw, investor, throw it out because they knew they were going to get lowball. Now we're like, you know what, you might actually want to take a look at that because recently it's all, either at value or even above, and we're starting to see some of them, throw crazy over offers.
Yeah. What's your take on it? What are you seeing on your end, like mortgage-wise, so everyone getting that done?
Yeah, I mean, very similar process as far as, it's getting extremely competitive. So being able to turn a loan really quickly has never been more important because they're looking at offers with a magnifying glass. So if you offer a 30-day close, that's normal. If you can offer a 21-day close or a 14-day close, they're like, oh, wow, this is a lot better. I can get my money faster. So doing everything we can to improve our client situation, how fast we can move, what we can do to better the offer, just because it's so competitive.
Every little detail matters. Like where if we offer, let's say, just a generic number out there, $400,000, what most people will see once that home closes, oh, $400,000, well, we put that too, why didn't our offer get accepted? Well, maybe they had that 21 days and maybe we had a 30-day close. That one key element made the biggest difference.
Oh, look at this.
All right.
Perfect timing. Salad club in first.
Well, bon appetit, guys. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, guys, thank you so much for sharing. And the food looks amazing here, guys. So bon appetit. Let's do it. Guys, that was awesome. What'd you guys think?
I thought it was really good.
Fantastic.
Yeah, the food was really good. We had a nice kind of like, smorgasbord of like seafood and chicken and pasta and all that. So it was good stuff, you guys. So next we're gonna go check out the $7 million listing over on, I think it's on 168 Broad is the address over there. You guys, that house is gorgeous.
I can't wait.
I can't wait to go look at it. It's almost 10,000 square feet, 2-story guest house, almost 2 acres of land, and the views from Lake Norman are spectacular.
I'm ready to see some architecture. Let's do it.
For sure. Awesome. Yeah, we're actually going to meet the agent over there, Jill Mack. She's going to give me the tour. I'm going to ask her a few questions about the home. And I believe we're actually going to ride in some style today, too, right?
Yeah, why don't you ride with me?
Can I jump in the car with you?
Let's do it.
Can't wait to check out your car, man. Perfect.
Let's go.
Trevor, we're on our way to 168 Broad Sound over at the Point. Have you ever been to the Point?
I can't wait to check it out. I haven't. This is my first time.
So apparently there's 18 miles of shoreline over there, and there's like a bunch of walking trails, and on top of that there's an 18-hole national golf course. I think it's called Trump National. Wow. Lots of different things going on over there.
No time is right, no place is wrong. Gotta stand up, gotta move along. 'Cause the moment won't live forever. Don't stop now, don't burn out. Turn up, don't turn down.
Jill, how are you?
Hey,
Yep.
good to see you.
Wow, it's gorgeous in here.
Yes.
Good to see you. Thank you so much for the tour.
Yes, my pleasure.
Looking forward to it.
Yes, and this is
Yeah, what an entrance. Yeah, tell me about it.
the $1 million view, right?
So just for everybody on camera, this home is priced at just under $7 million, right? How many square feet is it?
11,700.
Yeah, and I read online 1.74 acres.
1.74.
Yeah.
Almost 400 feet of waterfront and miles of views, which is
400 feet, that's like all water, huh?
yeah, it's all
for
water,
sure, yeah.
completely private. Can't see anybody else.
Yeah. Even driving up, by the way, I meant to tell you, driving up, very private on the way up here with the hedges on one side and the trees on the right side of it. It was a
Private oasis.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dining room is huge. You can have your all 12 guests here.
Yeah, 12-seater, look at that.
Yeah.
These built-ins over here.
Built-in walnut.
With the iron rod on it,
Yeah,
too.
custom, and then the art niche is up here, which is really a nice feature.
All right, look at this gourmet kitchen. Tell me about it.
Huge workspace. We've got the Viking range, prep sink, as well as 2 dishwashers. Over here this is a wet bar over here, and we've got
beverage fridge, as well as a pass-through here, so when you're making margaritas, they just go right out to the pool.
This is great. It's very open.
The family room.
Yeah.
And just incredible views, 22-foot ceilings.
You know, the builder did it right on this one, because there's so many homes that I always say, I wish there were more windows for natural light, and this house is nothing but windows.
It could be real private in here, or you can obviously just enjoy the views, which as the sun goes down right over here, it's just so beautiful.
Yeah, I don't think you'll have a bad view in the house.
No.
Yeah, for sure.
It's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Wow, look at this place over here.
Oh my gosh, the primary bedroom, where is a wonderful place to wake up in the morning.
It's its own oasis. Look at this.
Yes, it covers the whole wing of this house.
It's very rare to actually kind of see you've got, you know, more than just one side of the home for the view. You actually have kind of like half of your walls.
Yeah, and a private patio too out front, which is really nice. Yeah, just look at the view. It's
What
just
an amazing view here. And it's 400 feet of water frontage, you said, right? Yeah, gorgeous. And very spacious in here too. It's a very large primary bathroom.
over that
Yeah,
side.
his and her bathroom, private bathroom areas
Yep.
too. Okay. And she's got her full little suite over here. You got jets in the tub here.
And then back towards what we've used as an office here was her office.
Yeah.
But it also could be used as an exercise room. There's 3 others.
Yeah. 3 more?
Yes. We're going to go head over to the other side of the house where we'll find the guest room.
Okay.
It's nice to have a secondary guest room on the lower level.
Well, I love too how they've separated the guest bedroom on the complete other side of the house, so the owner at the end of the night when they retire has their own true privacy.
Yes, it's
Love
nice.
that.
And your guest has privacy too, which is also nice.
Another powder room here. This is our second laundry area over
laundry here.
Okay, this one's got all the built-ins and the.
Yeah, this is sort of the almost auxiliary
Yeah.
pantry as well. You've
Yeah.
got a lot of extra storage in there. This is the private entrance to the guest house, which is really nice when, if you have a parent living here, they still have their way in and out, or if a child comes home to live with you, then they can come in and out without bothering the rest of the household, which is a nice thing.
Yeah, and all too many times with the guest house, a lot of times it's like a basement entrance or whatnot, so you actually have your full-on separate private entrance to really give you that true feeling.
And right from the motor court too,
Yeah.
so you can pull your car in and pull right in. So, private entrance into your private guest house.
All right, Jill, so we've talked about it. Now I'm going to experience it. Tell me about this luscious, immaculate backyard here.
Well, obviously you don't feel like you're in Mooresville anymore.
No.
Feel like you've gone straight to a resort and this is your private space.
I agree.
Private beach. We actually had turtles laying eggs down there
Really?
a couple weeks back, which is sort of fun. It's like, wow,
For sure.
nature right here.
Yeah.
But the infinity edge and how it's set off by the landscaping is really amazing, and just a space you want to spend a whole lot of time out.
Yeah. So just talking about features out here, we have an infinity pool. You said 2 spas earlier, right?
2 spas here, the main spa, and it is a saltwater pool.
Okay.
And then your miles of view. 2 slips.
2 slips.
They both have lifts on them,
Okay.
and then 2 jet ski ports too.
Okay, so a total of 4 water vehicles you can put over there. Okay, great. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to take a look at the home and to just give our viewers just a idea of what luxury living on Lake Norman looks like.
This is it.
Yeah.
There's no question.
The pleasure. The architect and the owners have done a beautiful job building the home, and I wish you guys the best of luck with the sale.
Yes.
Yep. Thank you so much. Nice meeting you.
pleasure.
Take care. Welcome back, everyone. As promised, I'm here with Charlotte's very own Renaissance man, Rick Lazes. Rick,
How you doing, man?
Thanks for having us.
Nice to see
Thank
you.
you for taking the time. So, Rick, where to begin? Tell me about yourself.
I grew up in New York, lived in New Orleans for 20 years,
Yeah.
and then moved to Charlotte after Katrina destroyed pretty much everything, my home, my office. It was time to move to higher ground.
Yeah. And that's when you moved to this house here?
Yeah, I moved here to Lake Norman.
Yeah, in Lake Norman area. Okay, perfect. Charlotte mostly knows you, I guess, for your creativity and the arts and the entertainment business, but you're an inventor as well, too.
I'm actually a carpenter is what I am.
Okay.
Okay, I started out, building cabinets and renovating houses.
Yeah.
I like to build stuff. It's pretty much still what I do.
Yeah.
But when I was in New Orleans, I was a concert promoter, doing shows in the Superdome. And a friend of mine was in the oil business and told me about problems with oil spills.
Yeah.
And kind of as a lark, I sketched out an idea for a way to maybe mitigate oil spills. And he and I filed for a patent, formed a little company, and tested out the product, which was called the Auto Boom. It's an oil containment boom that contains the oil during an oil spill. And we formed this little company and grew it from a mom and pop company of 2 or 3 people, ended up as a public company on the New York Stock Exchange with, now has over 2,000 employees. And it's now the standard worldwide for containing oil in about 60 countries.
Yeah.
And we cleaned up the Exxon Valdez oil spill and the BP oil spill, despite Anderson Cooper throwing his arms up every night about the worst environmental disaster of the century, which it was, a horrible oil spill, pumping millions of gallons of oil, raw oil into the ocean. We cleaned up 95% of that oil and then recycled 90% of what we contained. So we're still working today. We're actually on 2 spills right now, one in Europe and one in South America.
Yeah.
They're small spills, but there are spills almost every day.
Well, I mean, it's just incredible because even besides the patent and all the financial aspects behind it, I mean, just the fact that you're doing something out there to really help mitigate the oil and the problem out there with the whole thing. So that's really nice. So let's talk about your creativity. So you do a lot of 3-dimensional sculpting and other projects as well that I've seen online. Can you go ahead and dive into that a little bit and let me know about it?
I'm a 3-dimensional artist because I like to build things. I work in all different mediums, from wood to marble, stainless steel. I'm shown in 7 or 8 galleries across the country and in Paris and in Germany.
Yeah.
And I currently have a show also in a museum that's touring the country right now. Yeah, Paper Dolls actually grew out of a project that I was doing focusing on famous fashion designers.
Yeah.
And I did people like Stella McCartney, Anna Sui, Gucci, Givenchy, and someone gave me a book about Alexander McQueen on my birthday 6 years ago, and I realized on his worst day he was better than all the other designers on their best.
Yeah.
So I started working on a series of 3-dimensional sculpture that were focused on Alexander McQueen's work. And still working on that project, actually. It's ongoing. And actually one of the things that I think distinguishes me both as a producer and as an artist is my ability and my desire to collaborate. And for instance, in my art world, I work with Paul Vito and Dana Gingras, who are themselves amazing artists. And most of the work is collaborative in nature.
All this work that's going on from art to music, so where do you draw your inspiration from?
Mostly from other people. I think that working with other people is always an exciting part of my creative process.
Yeah.
When I start making a sculpture, it always comes from the visualization of that concept. Currently working also, in fact, this week we're opening a show in New York in Times Square with the Costume Industry Coalition. It's a group of 60 small shops that build all the costumes for Broadway.
Oh, nice.
They got completely bypassed by the federal government and didn't get any of the federal funds, so they're all on the verge of bankruptcy. And Lin-Manuel Miranda from Hamilton, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Hillary Clinton are all working with a group of us to produce an installation on Broadway that starts next week and will run for 2 months. And we have 100 costumes from various Broadway shows, from Hamilton, Lion King, Wicked, from the Radio City Rockettes, and all the costumes are on display. So that's an exciting project. And again, it was one that dozens of people participated in because it's large, it's 25,000 square feet. And we spent 6 months, again, during pandemic, developing that project, and it kind of celebrates the reopening of Broadway.
were there any pivotal moments in your childhood that set you on your path?
My parents were very influential in my creative direction. They were both musicians. My mom was a music teacher. She taught piano, and my dad was an English teacher. And they always encouraged me to follow my instincts. There were never any boundaries. There were guardrails, but not boundaries. But they were always very supportive and were willing to let me be creative and take risks. That's one of the reasons I'm so attracted to Alexander McQueen and working on the Broadway show about McQueen is because he lived his life to the max. He took every risk possible. He pushed every boundary and was an amazing creative artist, and in my view, one of the most talented fashion designers of the last 100 years.
Well, it's great that you had your family backing you up, because I firmly believe that having that family foundation for your support is key for your confidence and just even future success. So as you're growing up through life, and you're impressionable.
And then moving to Charlotte also was a transitional experience, because having lived in New York and New Orleans, Charlotte, being a southern town, really welcomed us, and it was a really positive experience to go to a new city and be welcomed into the fabric of the neighborhood. And that's kind of what encouraged us, my son and myself, Noah, to develop the Music Factory, because we realized that there was an interest in music and arts, and Charlotte is coming of age now, and so it's grown up, in the last decade really, to where it's a real metropolis. The landscape is amazing. The restaurants are great, and there's a really great opportunity for artists and musicians to practice their craft.
All right, everybody, up next, we're going to take a boat ride on a Supra with my buddy JJ, and he's going to show us a thing or two about wake surfing. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, thank you for watching the entire time. We are at our final leg today of the Lake Norman tour. In fact, it's my favorite part. We're actually on Lake Norman. I'm here with my buddy JJ and his Supra, and he's going to give us a tour by boat and show us a thing or two about water sports. Welcome, thanks for having us.
Absolutely, anytime.
Yeah, so first off, tell us about the boat that we're on.
It's a 2018 Supra. It's a wake boat. I've been in wake sports all my life, so as soon as I moved here, first purchase.
Yeah, now tell us more about wake sports.
I've been doing it my whole life. I was sponsored to wakeboard growing up. Surfing has blown up and pushed the boats way farther and better than when I was a kid. You can do it at all ages. Kids can do it. Older adults can do it. It's really grown lake life and sports beyond what I imagined.
So you're interchanging some terms. So we've got wakeboard and surfing. What's the difference between the two?
Wakeboarding, your feet are strapped in. You got bindings. A lot higher speed. You're talking 23 miles an hour for professional riders.
Yeah.
Wake surfing, you're right at 11. Your feet are not strapped in. It's actually a mini skimboard that you would see on the ocean, or a mini surfboard.
Okay. Well, everyone, that concludes our episode today. Thank you so much for watching. We had a great time on Lake Norman. Tune into the next episode where we will dive into the local music and art scene in Charlotte. Ciao.
If you're looking for homes in Charlotte, North Carolina, then you are in luck, because John has brought his latest listings right here to us. Let's take a look.
Built
Built with hand-hewn eastern pine and cedar from an old strand of timber in the mountains of Virginia and Tennessee, this log home was assembled in Abington, Virginia, dismantled, and brought south to a quiet, deep water cove with a main channel view on the pristine shores of Lake Norman, and was carefully reassembled on site. This handcrafted log retreat will delight all of your guests and family the moment they make the turn into the driveway. What will catch your gaze as you take into the laurel porches, the 3-story window wall, the antique French entry door, travertine master bath, alabaster chandelier, the granite island with a cedar post notched in the corner, and much more. There is also 175 feet of shoreline out the back door past the stone fire patio pit area, the curving stone steps that meander to the gazebo, then to the dock with a covered boat slip. Relax in your private cove. Picture-perfect bungalow located right in the heart of highly desirable Chantilly. This 3-bed, 2-bath home is ideal for professionals and those starting their families, with plenty of yard space to expand in the future. The first level has original hardwood flooring throughout. The kitchen offers stainless steel appliances and has been updated with new quartz countertops and tile backsplash. Upstairs features the large primary bedroom with a full ensuite bath. This spacious backyard features a privacy fence and brand new custom-built outdoor storage. Talk about location. Welcome to this charming home located near Noda. This home boasts gorgeous hardwood flooring throughout. There is a separate living room and family room. The family room and dining room open up to the kitchen with all stainless steel appliances, great for entertaining and hosting. There are 2 good-sized bedrooms on the main level, along with a full bathroom. Upstairs, you'll find a spacious primary bedroom with ensuite bathroom, featuring a dual vanity and tiled shower. There is also another room upstairs that has endless options. This home is a must-see. Tons of great shopping and restaurants close by, and quick access to major highways. Just drop your furniture in this move-in ready gem in the heart of Valentine. Entertain on the large screened-in porch with a gas log fireplace, or take a dip in the heated saltwater pool. Kitchen and breakfast area open to the living room. There is a flex space in addition to the formal dining room on the main floor with refinished hardwoods. Upstairs, you will find an oversized master bedroom with a built-in study and large walk-in closet. There are 3 additional generous-sized bedrooms upstairs with a full bath and dual vanity. The whole home has neutral paint. There is additional green space behind the pool to enjoy in addition to the rest of the yard.
We hope you enjoyed this latest episode of the American Dream TV in beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina. Make sure and follow us on social media and engage with us in the conversation. We'd love to hear from you. I'm your host, Amy Scruggs, and we look forward to seeing you next time. But in the meantime, cheers to your American dream.